wind, coiling,
unpronounced,
dispersed,
urns,
single,
who bear ash as
Sir,
their walking
willing,
word,
barbecue,
primary and
pillars
orientation,
between the
pushing
suspends,
yards,
chords, single,
paving,
and
progress, and
ash
flotsam,
particles, loom,
standard, an affect of
moment,
public vocabulary,
sustains, then, and
the vocabulary
succession,
of pavement,
breathes,
measured,
orchestra,
progress,
and
approaching, now standing, and orchestra breathes in succession,
and then
measured,
sustains,
a
pavement,
moment,
vocabulary, the
ash
vocabulary,
particles
public
loom,
of affect,
and a single chord
standard,
suspends,
and flotsam,
the between of
pavement,
pillars,
progress,
here, yards, we are
pushing,
willing, sir,
orientation,
and single words
grinding,
dispersed,
coil,
walking, wind,
as ash bear who earns,
silo,
unpronounced,
twilight,
words are there still,
plume, and later
yet
diminished,
and already,
worth wasn't,
aged having,
as if the
moves still soft,
walk,
which of rhythm
in the
unit,
vocabulary of
time,
movement,
standard,
no longer
long
measure,
measure,
appraising,
6 yards,
puzzles
side, long,
flourish in stillness,
side, 1, 2,
however
and
most beginnings, beginnings,
Retrospective to do number 232. All the great philosophers walked because circulation in the legs, I guess, has something to do with memory. Retrospective to do number 232. I heard that Balzac did not take intentional walks, and he also died of 15 shots to the system. Retrospective to do number 234. Intentional is never intentional because tend shares infinity with the word tense, which is both retro and proactively synonymous. Retrospective to do number 231. Walking was never a synonym for wandering, wanting, waiting, so saying, sending, sense, said. Sending is a synonym for saying. Saying is a synonym for signing. Signing is a synonym for library, and libraries are synonyms for lying. Lying is a synonym for living. Living is a synonym for lazing. Lazing is a synonym for losing, and losing are synonyms for snoozing. But snoozing is a synonym for synapse, and synapse is a synonym for saming. But saming is a synonym for shaming, and shaming is a synonym for sharing. But sharing is a synonym for social, and social is a synonym for social. But social is a synonym for pushover, and pushover is a synonym for showering. But showering is a synonym for social, and flurries are synonyms for floundering. But floundering is a synonym for filling, and filling is a synonym for filing. But filing is a synonym for finding, and finding is a synonym for fondling. But fondling must be a synonym for fucking. But fucking is a synonym that is for jarring. So then jarring is a synonym for fucking. In which case pickling here should stand as a synonym for pen, and fondling must be a synonym for fucking. But fucking is a synonym that is for jarring. So then jarring is a synonym for finding. In which case pickling here should stand as a synonym for pen, and fondling must be a synonym for fucking.
I'm currently researching the culture and means of operating the network at large, founded on the principle that if the French, with the name Holly Melgard, were shouted in a noisy room, those who inhabit the same sound and language would respond. Here are some excerpts from my inbox. Holly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Holly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Holly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed he was a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard sent a message on Facebook. I'm sorry, but do we know each other? HOLL:// do you know me or something? / no I don't. / can't you read? / no, clearly I can't. / neither can I. Retrospective to do number 423.687. Slurp up the C in its entirety. Retrospective to do number 423.681. Extract emotionally dyslexic samples from the space and time pile. Retrospective to do number 423.68. Rotate in megaphors periodically. Retrospective to do number 423.679. Modify further clauses in the modification pile. Retrospective to do number 423.678. Reorganize the U's and I's as sideways in the influx of either. Is a synonym that is for jarring. Molly Hilgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Hilgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Hilgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Hilgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Hello Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Hello Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard sent you a message on Facebook. And you are? Molly Melgard sent you a message on Facebook. Am I supposed to know who you are? HOLLOW//constellation/conversation/constellation/constellation. Retrospective to do number 613, but now here I'm going to write the word conductor, and I'll spend the next 6 years deciphering it. Retrospective to do number 423.683, calculate the geometry of inner relations and decalculate the metrics of outer relations at the same time. Retrospective to do number 423.676, file them under the inconsequential strokes over social calligraphy. Retrospective to do number 423.672, pickle them in the waters of the unreality bog. Retrospective to do number 423.671, express hostility toward the furthest bounding boxes of virtual and actual shapes. Helen Woolgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Helen Woolgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Helen Woolgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Helen Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Helen Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Holly Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard sent you a message on Facebook. Do you know me or something? HOLLOW//melgard.com/friends/agoraphobia/metaphorophobia/agoraphobia. Retrospective to do number 423.67, exacerbate the will do, what now, and the you know fonts and filters. Molly Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard sent you a message on Facebook. I don't friend strangers. Hilla Melgard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Melgard sent you a message on Facebook. Melly Hildegard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Molly Hildegard confirmed you as a friend on Facebook. Millie Hildegard posted a link on your wall. I lost 15 pounds in under 2 weeks, and so can you. Millie Hildegard posted a link on your wall. Invest in the future by investing in today. Free stock advice from the experts. Millie Hildegard invited you to join the group. Secret job opportunity, $600 for little to no work at all. Millie Hildegard sent you a message on Facebook. 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 HOLL//friends/followers/family/strangers/traitors/spies. Retrospective to do number 179. McCarthy wrote a list that included the letters I, O, and U. Why? Retrospective to do number 39. The conspiracy of my mother. Retrospective to do number 40. The conspiracy of your mother. Retrospective to do number 41. The conspiracy of yours. Retrospective to do number 42. The conspiracy of yous. Millie Hildegard sent you a message on Facebook. 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 Millie Hildegard has compared you to another friend on Facebook. Millie Hildegard sent you a message on Facebook. I don't know you, but do I get the joke? HOLLOW//melgard.com/friendships/to-dos/to-do's/populous/megalopolis/a-polis. Retrospective to do number 423.686. Implement a physical body pile. Retrospective to do number 909. Remember those division tables and not just the multiplication tables at the same time. Retrospective to do number 920. Maximalism is the new minimalism.
Fondling must be a synonym for fucking. And fucking is a synonym that is for jarring.
I invited 37 permeations of Holly Melgard to be my friend. In the culture of me, 61% of us have publicly legitimized our friendship, all of whose names sound closest. Molly's, Holly's, Polly's, Millards, and Milgards alike. 12% of us sent messages inquiring how I knew them. 2 Melgards, 1 Valgard, 1 Nellie Nalgard, and 5 others who thought it might be best to politely decline my request through a formal email. 8% of us include smoking cigarettes in our interest category. 45% of us include pictures of our cats under pictures of ourselves. 37% of us update our status at least once every other day. 21% of us update our status every day. And 18% of us update our status less than once a week. 2 of us are linguists. 7 of us are musicians. 6 of us identify as singers. HOLLOWCOLLING//music/artist/music/rooms/yards/pots/holes/plots/seeds/weeds. Retrospective to do number 908. Then I'll defer to Tesla and wonder why I forgot to retrograde it for the word tender. Retrospective to do number 929. Gertrude Meinstein. Retrospective to do number 930. To be frank, Anne Stein. Retrospective to do number 931. Mise en Stein. Heidi Melgard is not my friend. Sally Melgard is not my friend. Holly Melgard is not my friend. Nellie Hillard is not my friend. Molly Pollard does not belong. Heidi Melgard is not my friend. Sally Melgard is not my friend. Holly Hilgard is not my friend. Nellie Howard does not belong. Heidi Melgard is not my friend. Sally Melgard is not my friend. Holly Hilgard does not belong. Nellie Freelard does not belong. Heidi Melgard is not my friend. Sally Nailgard is not my friend. Holly Hilgard is not my friend. Nellie Howard does not belong. Heidi Nailgard is not my friend. Sally Nailgard does not belong. Holly Howgard is not my friend. Nellie Howard does not belong. HOLL//sign/send/send/send/said. Retrospective to do number 543. The meteorological outdoors remain, and in an accident, child safety locks can be deadly. Retrospective to do number 542. Spray the clouds with bullets to make it rain. Retrospective to do number 541. I asked my dad what if time were like a spiral, or weren't like a spiral, but more like a watershed, but then he said that that's ridiculous because time is more like a bullet. Retrospective to do number 540. Bullets exfoliate the clouds, exfoliate the rains, exfoliate the pollution, exfoliates the plumes. Retrospective to do number 626. That silo which would have otherwise been a sculptural sign. Afterthought. So if saming were a synonym for laming, and laming were a synonym for luring, and luring is a synonym for landing, and landing is a synonym for slandering, then slandering is a synonym for pandering, and pandering is a synonym for scaffolding, and scaffolding is a synonym for grappling, and grappling is a synonym for snickering. If snickering is a synonym for doodling, then doodling is a synonym for pluming, and pluming is a synonym for tethering, and tethering is a synonym for smothering, and smothering is a synonym for smoldering, and smoldering is a synonym for smoking, and smoking too is subject to gas. If gas is a synonym for gap, and gap is a synonym for crab, and crab is a synonym for sap, and sap is a synonym for syrup, then syrup here stands as a synonym for pavement, and sap is a synonym for crab, and crab is a synonym for sap, and sap is a synonym for syrup, then syrup here stands as a synonym for pavement, and sap. Thank you.